Here, what's going on, everybody? And we got some more Dokkan information. We have the information here for the newest Dokkan Fest, and it is Super Baby 2. Now, this game has been going on for 10 and a half, going on 11 years. And this is our first Dokkan Fest of Super Baby 2. So I'm excited. I'm hyped. Hopefully he's really good. I don't know what he does. This is my first time kind of reacting to his kit and his animations. So first, let's go ahead and check out these animations, and then we'll check out his kit as well. All right, baby. See what these animations look like. Okay, so this is the banner unit. Looks like it's a possessed Trunks. There he is, chat. Super Baby 1. Oh, he brings back like the old traditional style of transforming. Nice. I will say this. They could have given his attack animations a little bit more. The Bloodwave Amplifier. Ah! The Bloodwave. Oh, he has an active skill in a Great Ape state? What? Okay. So we finally can use the Great Ape active skills. Nice. Oh, that KO screen is sick. Okay, so that was his animations. I thought they could have did a little bit more with his animations since he has like no representation in the game. They could have did a little bit more, but I thought they were pretty solid. Let's go ahead and pull up his kit, and then we'll take a look at that as well. All right, so we have Super Baby 1, who is Extreme STR. I don't know if Extreme STR needed it. I feel like Extreme AGL is just a desert at this point. I said this when Broly dropped. I'm saying it again here. Extreme AGL. This is, if it wasn't Broly, Super Baby 2 should have been Super Baby 2 or Super Baby 1. Super Baby, hell, should have been Extreme AGL, not STR, right? Because STR already has a strong option. Rose exists, right? Physical has Omega Shenron. You know, AGL needs the help. So I figured AGL would have been nice. STR, will take it though. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out what this cat is doing. So leader skill, Corroded Body of Mind or Battle of Fate, 3 key, 200% to HP, 170% to attack and defense, plus an additional 50% to characters who also belong to Terrifying Conquerors, Final Trump Card, or GT bosses. I think this is a solid category. Obviously Battle of Fate is going to do all the heavy lifting, right? Because Corroded Body and Mind it's not a good category, right? We can agree on that. It has a heavy hitter in Rose, like the Rosés, but like overall it's not a good category. But Battle of Fate is a really good category. So Battle of Fate will do a lot of heavy lifting, and I like the coverage that the 220% have. Terrifying Conquerors, Final Trump Card, GT bosses. Remember, all the fusion characters that are on Battle of Fate are also on Final Trump Card as well. So I do like his leader skill. I think his leader skill is pretty solid. All right, so let's look at this passive. Basic effect. Yo, look at this. This is like a 2021 style of passive. Look how short and just the contrast between like this and like what we like modern passives look like It's crazy. Okay, so basic effect, 2 key, 250% to attack and defense. He has a 70% chance to dodge. He guards. Corroded Body of Mind category allies get 50% to attack. So no defense on the support and just Corroded Body and Mind. They missed the mark by not giving him Battle of Fate as another category that he supports. When attacking with 12 or more key, another 250 to attack and defense, chance of evaded enemies attacks plus 10%, one time only. So he'll have, for his first turn, that 80% chance to dodge. And then he'll just drop down to his basic 70. Stats is there. In base, he seems dodge, right? In base, he seems okay. He does have the high stats and he has the dodge with the little support, but we're all here for the transformation. So starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry. Oh no, Dokkan, no, not entry, no. Entry turn. That means that's his 3rd rotation. So if he shows up on turn 1, he can have it by turn 5. Turn 2, it'll be turn 6, and then turn 3, if he shows up in slot 7, he won't be able to transform until turn 7. That's not good. But let me keep reading, because there's more here. Or when another 3 or more Corroded Body of Mind or GT Boss category allies are on the team starting from the 3rd turn from the character's entry turn. That's better because 3rd turn entry turn is his 2nd time showing up. So obviously if you have him turn 1 and you meet the conditions of having the 3 characters from Corroded Body of Mind or GT bosses, by turn 3 he will transform. Now this is a passive transformation, so there's no active skill required, right? So as soon as you show up on that turn, he's immediately going to transform. But if you don't have this and you got to wait out the 5 turns, because remember, Tech UI Goku is one of those characters, AGO Broly, who has like this starting from the 5th turn from their entry turn, and you know how much of a hassle it was to get them to transform certain times, especially Tech UI Goku. That's why when I first saw that line, I'm like, oh, Dokkan, don't do this. Don't do this. But I do like the 2nd condition that needs to be met. This is good because, I mean, like, honestly, we're going to run this cat on Omega Shenron team. Bro, we are. Like, come on. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here at these links. So link set, Thirst of Conquest, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, GT, Hatred of Saiyans, Nightmare, Fierce Battle. Link set is fairly solid. Now this link, Hatred for Saiyans, just write it off. Just write it off already. It is not a link at all. But I mean, like, we see key links, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, right? Nightmare, GT, Thirst of Conquest, Metamorphosis. Links that I think is fairly good, especially on that Omega Shenron team. Categories. We have Corroded Body of Mind, Battle of Fate, Terrifying Conquerors, Final Trump Card, GT Bosses, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Forms, Target Goku, Revenge, Inhuman Deed, Space Traveling Warriors, Giant Form, and Giant 8 Power. Super Attack Effect, he raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause immense damage to the enemy. Honestly, he should have been like greatly. We'll see. But this right here, it's okay. Obviously, this is the conditions that need to be met when he needs to transform, which we already went over that, right? So then we bring out Super Baby 2, Giant Ape, right? Damn, I'm excited. He's finally getting a Dokkan. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here at Super Baby 2. Now, this is a more modern passive. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you look at this and you go, yes, this is a 2025 passive, not this right here. No. So we finally get like a more modern passive. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So basic effect, Baby gets 3 key, 250 to attack and defense. He still keeps that 70% chance to dodge and guard. Corroded Body of Mind category allies get 60% to attack this time. Still no defense. And still only Corroded Body of Mind. Battle of Fates right there as well, guys. Come on. Randomly change key spheres of a certain type, STR excluded to STR. So he's type to type orb changing. Usually when you see something like this in a character's basic effect in their passive, they're going to need orbs of a certain amount. So hopefully he's just not needing type key spheres, but he can just need key spheres. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference. Like when it just says type key spheres, he is restricted to only getting type key spheres. So no rainbow at all. If he just needs key spheres, that does include rainbow key spheres. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 250% to attack and defense. Chance of evaded enemies attacks plus 20% this time for 1 turn only. So as soon as Super Baby 2 shows up, he has a 90% chance to dodge. Damn, that's good. When all allies attacking in the same turn are extreme class characters, Scouter, launch an additional super. This is huge for Omega Shinron team. Baby having a Scouter? Whoa. Launch an additional super. Damn, that's good. That's good. I'll go ahead and zoom in on that a little bit more. When all allies attacking in the same turn are corroded body and mind category characters, chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction plus 30%. Damn. They truly said when all allies attacking in the same turn are corroded body and mind. What the hell? Corroded body and oh my god. See, they had me in the first half, right? Extreme class. I'm like, yes! Yes! And then I like, oh, but also corroded body and mind. You want the crit chance and damage reduction. Come on, no, don't do that to me, Dokkan. Ugh. Unless corroded body and mind gets like a crazy, like, so there will be a part 2 LR. Unless that LR is part of corroded body and mind, my fate in this category is not that strong. Like I said, outside of Rose, maybe Majin Vegeta might get the easy A. We'll see, but like, Jesus, this is not a real category. It's not. It still needs huge buffs. Starting with this baby is good, right? This is a good starting point, but we still need more buffs for this team. But the effects are fairly solid, right? You get damage reduction and crit chance. With 3 or more key spheres, remember how I said, yeah, so he does need key spheres. With 3 or more key spheres obtained, or if there's a superclass enemy when this character obtains a key sphere, 120% to attack, 30% chance to crit. With 5 or more key spheres obtained, or if there's an Earthbred fighter category enemy when this character obtains a key spheres, 120% to attack, another 30% chance to crit. So excluding this, right, the most crit he will get is 60% chance to crit. Because I'm trying to, in my head, how would I build this character in the hidden potential system? Something like that little back of my mind, I'm like full dodge, right? Full dodge. I don't know what his super attack effect is yet. We might can go additional. But like in the back of my mind, I'm like full dodge, bro. Full dodge. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. Active skill to turn to the grade 8. Okay, here we go. Starting from the can be activated starting from the next attacking turn. So once you have, so let's say baby shows up on turn 3, right? We transform into Super Baby 2 on turn 3. Once he shows back up on turn 5, you would then have the active skill to go into the grade 8. I like it. Turns into the grade 8 for 2 turns. That's in Festival, this is not good because the grade 8 still counts as charges. But like outside of that, this is fairly good because I mean like the grade 8 state is low-key a team protector mechanic. And for 2 turns, if you can waste the enemy super, so like if an enemy has a high super attack rate, and you can waste those supers in the grade 8 state, once you leave that, the enemy cannot super you. So that's a really fairly good mechanic for 2 turns. He stacks. I see this. He stacks. Okay. Festival. He's a stacker. Maybe additional dodge, additional dodge. However you want to play it, I think that's the build now. Because he's stacking, right? Wow. Okay. Okay, categories are the same. Well, obviously they are the same. Stupid. Links are the same. Nothing changes here. Like I said, categories still stay the same. Yeah, we already went over this. Stacks. Yo. But where? Okay. So how can you run him in Festival though? He has Battle of Fate. He might can cook up in Festival, bro. But his Battle of Fate team, he's a stacker. You'll have Vegeta and Trunks. You got the blue Goku. You have Rose. You have Super Saiyan 3 Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 4. Hold on, let me pull up the category. Okay, so here is the Battle of Fate category. Like I said, you got the blues, Omega. You have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Obviously, you'll have this new baby. You have Vegeta and Trunks. Oh, Super Saiyan Goku, Full Power Frieza, this Goku. So you do have options for Festival. He might can get the job done. He's a stacker, chat. That's crazy. Okay. I like it. I'm liking this baby so far. They had me in the first half with this passive, with this transformation condition. They had me in the first half. I'm like, oh no, don't do this. He looks really good. Okay, so let's talk about the Great Ape. There's really not much to the Great Ape, right? 300% to attack. He receives an additional key per key sphere obtained, guaranteed crits. Obviously, traditional Great Ape things, no links. Can we all agree that they need to start making these actual Great Apes actual cards, bro? Like, make the Great Apes actual cards. I know that they kind of wrote themselves into this conditions of how they do the Great Apes, but they need to start just making these characters actual cards with links, with like the appropriate passives, things like that. Come on, please. I would love to just have like the golden Great Ape as like a playable card. So that's the Great Ape. Not much. He does have an active skill though. Remember, was this last year when we had that data download and then like Proton tweeted out like the active skill of all 3 slots triggering for that one thing, which did hint to Great Ape State active skills? We finally get that, which is awesome. Can be activated upon entering the attacking turn. Raises attack by 1700% temporarily. How does this work with him being a stacker? Because if this carries over, imagine in Festival, you might like 70 turns of stacking. If it kind of like carries over to the Great Ape, how much damage is he gonna do with this? That's insane. Okay. So yes, so far, where is Super Baby 2? I'm liking this card so far. I think he's going to be really good. I'm like I said, I'm low-key really excited. I haven't been this excited for a TUR since probably Super Saiyan 3 Diamond Vegeta, right? But I'm really excited for this card. Let's talk about, here's the Great Ape super attack effects. Massively raise attack temporarily, and whatever. Okay. So this is Trunks Possess GT. So let's see what he's cooking up. Obviously, leader skills, corroded body and mind, terrifying conquerors, 3 key, 130% to all stats. Don't care. Basic effects. Corroded body and mind category allies, 1 key, 30% to attack and defense. Once again, corroded body and mind. That's where you lose me. Make this extreme class. You lose me when you just strictly corroded body and mind. Per corroded body and mind or terrifying conqueror category allies on the team, depending on which category has more members, 50% to attack and defense, and 5% to damage reduction. Only 5. And damage reduction, no dodge. Hopefully he has like dodge somewhere in this passive, because I don't know if just stats and damage reduction for a banner unit gonna cut it. When there is an ally whose name includes baby attacking in the same turn, or when all allies attacking in the same turn are corroded body and mind category characters, 100% to attack when attacking and guard. Still no dodge. I don't know, chat. I don't know if he's going to be good enough. Let's keep going. As the first attacker in the turn, so not only do they not give you for a banner unit a good defensive mechanic, i.e. dodge, for a banner unit, they want you to run him in slot 1. 1 key, 150% to attack and defense, 15% damage reduction, and then the attack enemy loses 30% to attack and defense for 2 turns. I like that. I like that right there. This is the only part of his passive that I like. The attack enemy getting debuffed for 2 turns. I love that because Rose from the GDC fights can be debuffed, which is huge. The Gohan, Trunks, and Goten stage 5 from the Supreme Magnificent Battle can be debuffed as well. That fight that supers in all 3 slots, they can be debuffed as well. This will hit them and kind of like just shut their whole mechanic down. So, but once again, only in slot 1 and the most amount of damage reduction, if I'm not mistaken, because the most you can get here is 35%, 7 characters times 5, 35 plus 50 cent. What? Mini man. They said here's a banner unit that only has 50% damage reduction in guard. You want to run them in slot 1. Where is the 70% chance to dodge? If he would have had 70% chance to dodge as well, now we're talking. I don't know. After receiving an attack, okay, so now they're just saying like, hey, you don't want to dodge. But after receiving an attack, he gets 250% to attack, launches an additional super. I don't know about this banner unit, y'all. I don't know. I don't think he's good. Maybe, am I missing something? Maybe if this was a higher number. So instead of, what they could have did was just say, instead of this being 5, maybe 7. And then you just knock this down to about 10%. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about this banner unit. He does not seem good to me at all. Link set, Thirst of Conquest, Coward, GT, Loyalty, Royal Lineage, Hatred of Saiyans, Fierce Battle. Categories: Corroded Body and Mind, Terrifying Conquerors, Hybrid Saiyan, Earthbred Fighters, Mission Execution. And he only raises defense for 1 turn. Okay. Trunks does not seem good at all, but this Super Baby 2 seems really good. My expectations for this character did go up a little bit after going over their kit. Now, this is only me reading it on paper. We got to get him in game first before I can give my final judgment and say if this character is good or not. From what I read on paper, he seems really good. So let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this Super Baby 2 in the banner unit Trunks? I think the Trunks sucks. But yeah, let me know about Super Baby 2. Are you guys excited for him? His first Dokkan Fest? I am. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. I do want to say, hey, thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.